here from Knowledgeable Body. Let's get ready for a run or any activity you might want to go out and do, whether it's a stroller walk or playing in the yard with your kids. A dynamic warm-up, or sometimes called an active warm-up, can help you sort of loosen up, limber up your joints and muscles, heat up the body, increase the elasticity in the muscles, and decrease risk of injury. Just to make it easy to remember, let's work from the ground up. So we're going to start at the feet. You're going to go all the way up on your toes and then rock back on your heels and try to see if you can lift your toes. Now, we want to start warming up the core at the same time, so I'm just going to show you a side view here. When you go up on your toes, oftentimes the belly wants to pop out, so your back leans behind your pelvis. To protect your back and wake up the core, I want you to button and zip up your low belly like you're wiggling into tight jeans and tuck the tailbone a little bit. Now see if you can hold that as you rock back and forth on your heels and toes. You can try pedaling out your feet as well by alternating heel and toe. Okay, now let's go to the knees. You're going to bend your knee up towards your chest. And then from here, you're going to go into hip rotation. So come up, grab your knee, grab your ankle, and do a little rotation. And down. Grab your knee, grab your ankle, rotate, and down. Now if your balance is feeling good, you can do that all in one motion. You can grab the knee and ankle at the same time. Okay, now let's get the quads and hamstrings a little heated up here. So you can do butt kicks. This could be done walking down a sidewalk or across a field. And then let's get the glutes fired up. I'm gonna do some squats and lunges. I'm just tucking this in so you can see my back a little bit better. So for the squat, you're gonna tuck your tailbone, zip in your low belly, then pretend like you're reaching your butt back for a chair. So stick your butt out, reach back, keep that low belly zipped in, press through your heels, squeeze your butt to come up. Inhale down, exhale up. Now, let's get the pelvic floor involved. Pelvic floor is a group of muscles that surround the urethra, vagina, and anus. When your body goes up, there's a downward shift in pressure of your pelvic organs, and we want to retrain the pelvic floor, if it's not happening automatically, to squeeze and lift to help support everything. So some cues to think about are holding in gas or vacuuming up a marble, trying to hold in an imaginary weighted tampon, like imagine if you were trying to hold in a tampon or weight made of gold that's trying to slide out, you want to vacuum it up, and then trying to stop a stream of urine. These are oftentimes called Kegels, but sometimes people have only heard the cue, pretend to stop a stream of urine. So I really want you to think of the back passage all the way to the front, lifting up inside you. So let's try the squat with the pelvic floor. You're gonna inhale down, pause, squeeze and lift your pelvic floor. Hold it as you come up and then release. Inhale down, squeeze and lift your pelvic floor, and release. Great. Let's try the same thing with a side lunge. Inhale to the side, exhale, squeeze and lift to the center. Inhale, lunge to the side, squeeze and lift as you come back to the center. Great. Okay, now let's warm up the trunk a little bit and the thoracic spine with some rotation. We're gonna inhale up, sweep arms overhead, exhale, arms to a T and twist to the side. Inhale up, exhale, twist to the side. Great. Let's do some shoulder rolls, getting ready to keep that chest open and shoulders back as we run or push the stroller. And then finally the neck. Just gonna roll all the way around, never forcing it into a painful range, just trying to go nice and slow and steady in both directions. And just notice if there's anywhere that feels a little bit more difficult to get into. And again, you're not gonna force your neck into that spot, but over time, you could just try to gently work through a greater motion. So I did each of those body segments, some warm-ups for just a couple reps just to give you an overview. But as you get used to these, I would definitely recommend doing at least 10 to be truly warmed up and ready to go.